Okay, so let's look at the start to finish video upload process. This is a little bit different than the images because to make the most out of our time here, we actually want to have a batch uploader that sends it out to the various stock sites. So I really like Xpix here. It is just really slick and easy and integrates everything very seamlessly. And so I have a video here. This is a video I took of the old Republic of Texas flag. I have the description and title here. This is a commercial clip, even though it is a historic logo, because it is associated with a country and not a private company. You can sell it as commercial here. So I'm going to, first thing I need to do before I upload is I have to save the metadata to the clip. And to do that, I click this box here for all the videos I want to do this for, and I click this save right here. And I can back up each file if I want. I've never had a problem with it, but it might be smart to do that. I'm going to hit Start Export now. And depending on the size of the file, usually it's pretty quick like that. Not always, but typically. So once I've saved the metadata there, I'm going to start my upload. And so I have my stock sites here that I typically use on the left. And just to quickly go through, for commercial content, I typically upload to Shutterstock, Pond5, Adobe Stock, and 123RF. For editorial content, I will upload to Shutterstock, Pond5, Alamy, and 123RF. Storyblocks has been a little hit or miss lately. They've gone through different changes as to who they're allowing in the contributor process and who they aren't, so I've been staying away from that one lately. But right now, Adobe Stock is only for commercial content, not editorial. Alamy is editorial, not commercial. And 123RF is tiny, tiny, tiny. But these are the two main players here. To do video uploading to Blackbox, it's a little bit different process. So these don't just auto-generate. I've filled these all out myself. And just to show you guys how to find the FTP structure to fill all this out, for Shutterstock here, how do I upload content to FTPs? And this is just on their kind of contributor support here. And if you guys are doing other softwares than Xpix, you might have to type in this port 21 and some of this other information. Cyberduck is a really popular FTP. But the main takeaway here is that your contributor email or username is what you're using for the username. And then your password is just going to be your Shutterstock password. So very easy and straightforward with Shutterstock here. And to test the connection on Xpix, you just click that and it runs it through, and cool, it's working. So Pond5, once you have signed up for a profile on Pond5, you go to your dashboard and then your account right here. So in the account, there's this FTP menu right here, and it shows you the server for uploads, the username, which is my username, and then you can set a FTP password that's different than your account password. And then once you get all that and you hit send, you can come and check, make sure the connection is working there, and it is excellent. For Adobe Stock, once we've signed up for Adobe Stock and we click on upload, we're prompted with this screen right here. And keep in mind, Adobe Stock is pretty much only commercial content. It's images and videos. So both of those there. So once you get to here, you can import more files using your FTP. You want to learn more, and boom, there's the host, the ID, and the password there. So once you get all that information, you come back here, type all that in, and you test the connection. Beautiful, it's working. Like I said, skipping story blocks for the moment, Alamy I typically upload directly with the images. It's just a little easier for me. And then 123RF, we see here on their help page, your username for FTP is your username, password is your password. So pretty straightforward there. Let's test the connection. And excellent. So all of our connections are working. Since this is commercial content, I'm going to make it available on Adobe and 123RF as well. And then from there, I can look at my warning. Typically it's something with the metadata here. And then I start my upload and I sit and I wait, and depending on the file size, it moves faster or slower. Okay, now we are all uploaded. That's great. We can close this window out. And one thing I also like to do that I forgot to mention is it's nice to export a CSV. A CSV is basically a spreadsheet that contains all your metadata for all your images. And when you do that, sometimes these sites have trouble connecting straight to the metadata. And so using this always helps me so I can import it on either Shutterstock or Pond 5. And then Blackbox as well. So I'm just going to, typically Shutterstock is the one that sometimes has issues. Pond 5, I've never had issues with. So I'm just going to export the CSV. We're going to go to videos and look at that. It's right there. Now when we click on it, you notice on the right here, the metadata has not translated. And I don't know why this is that Shutterstock has this issue, but when you export that CSV, it takes care of a lot of the time. Sometimes uploading the CSV works, other times it does not. It's a little bit hit or miss. And if the CSV doesn't work, then what you can do is you can just come back here, copy tags, click over, easily paste the keywords or tags there. Suddenly they've all populated. This is a commercial, and then you can do the same with the description, and then you can fill out the categories as well. So between either using the CSV upload or doing a copy paste process, it's really not that tedious to move all the metadata over. So that's Shutterstock. Let's look at Pond 5. We've got our Pond 5 dashboard, and what we want to go to is uploads. And as you can see right now, it is processing. But just to show you guys what you can do, once it pops up here on the Uploads tab, My Uploads, you can either click on this edit here and it jumps into the clip. What's nice about Pond 5 is you can apply templates. And so if you have a whole batch of stuff, you can basically change all the pricing structure and things like that, the tags and things like that. Again, Pond 5 is nice because you can set your own price. So let's check out Adobe Stock. And with Adobe Stock, we'll click on Uploaded Files here. And this new one populates right here. And as you can see, the name and the tags translated as well. That's really nice. So from there, we can submit that. And that's how you upload videos to those different sites.